Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching and for subscribing. And if you're just visiting, please consider subscribing. So as much as I hate to admit it, but fall is upon us. Summer is almost over. I love warm weather. I love summer, but fall is here. Colder months are coming and I don't enjoy cold weather, but I do love the fragrances that we typically wear during the fall and winter. And so today I want to share with you my picks of fragrances for early fall. And I wanted to divide it this year by early fall, and then maybe in a month or two, I will do a similar video about fragrances for kind of mid to end of fall, because here where I am in Canada, the weather is very, very different, sort of in the early fall at the beginning of September compared to even, the end of October and November. There's a huge difference. And so the types of fragrances that I would usually reach for would be different as well. So here I have a selection of, I think, 10 that I am really excited to wear during early fall. First one on my list is from BDK Perfumes, and this is Rouge Smoking. I will admit to you honestly that I haven't reached for this one in a while, and I kind of missed it. I'm really looking forward to wearing it this fall. I think that's why I sort of reached for it as my first pick in this video. This is a lovely cherry scent. I'm not going to read all the notes, but there is definitely cherry, there is vanilla, there is heliotrope, tonka, there are woody notes, there is labdanum, a lot of other notes. And it sort of has that cherry, maybe slightly almond type of vibe, a little bit boozy, a little bit woody, but kind of really warm overall. To me, the scent is not overpowering. The cherry is not very strong in it. I mean, definitely cherry is here, but it's not super strong. It's a sweet type of cherry, maybe even like a maraschino cherry. I'm not sure, but definitely not sour cherry. And it is warm, it is cozy, it's a beautiful scent, and I think early fall is perfect time to wear it. So I'm really, really excited to start reaching for this one again. Next one on the list is my longtime love. You all heard me talk about this one many times. This is the beautiful Ani from Nishane. Again, there are a lot of notes in this fragrance. There's definitely ginger, there's bergamot, there's some other green notes, there's even blackcurrant in here, vanilla, of course, and lots of other notes. But to me, this scent is overall, of course, about vanilla, because after the first, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, it's really all about the gorgeous, creamy, buttery vanilla. And it has this amazingly bright, a little bit spicy opening of ginger and bergamot. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Such a stunning vanilla, so fresh and zesty and buttery and creamy at the same time. Not overpowering, just gorgeous. So definitely looking forward to wearing Ani again. Next one on my list is from the house of Maison Lancome, and this is Iris Dragees. This is one of my favorite iris scents. I am picky about iris. Not every iris I like, but this one is really, really gorgeous. Probably because it has a slight gourmand touch to this fragrance. So again, there are lots of notes. Iris, of course, is here. Almond, sugar, orange blossom, vanilla, orris, musk, whatever, some other things. And it is like an iris combined with almond, with a little bit of vanilla added in, or maybe even sugar added in. That's why I am picking up this gourmand vibe, and a bit of floral nuances, although to me other florals, outside of the iris are not that visible and not that prominent. They're just kind of in the background, all mixing together. So sugar, vanilla, almond, iris, that's mostly what I'm getting here. So it's not very green or very powdery iris. It's kind of a slightly sweeter iris, but not too sweet. And that's why I think early fall is a great time to wear this fragrance. Next on the list is a fragrance from Quinto Canto. This is Lucrethia. Again, a scent that I've spoken about many times before. This scent is basically very reminiscent of Black Opium from YSL. Scent profile is not identical, but at the same time very similar. So if you enjoy Black Opium, you're definitely going to enjoy this one. I mean, there's some fruity notes, there are some floral notes, there is coffee, cacao, there is vanilla, honeysuckle, a lot of other things, but overall vibe and overall scent that you get is very similar to Black Opium. The reason that I have this one and I no longer have Black Opium is because the performance here is so much better. Black Opium never lasted on me. It disappeared from my skin immediately, and this one has really beautiful lasting power. So that's why I've kept this one and decluttered Black Opium quite a while ago. Next, I have kind of a newer addition to my collection. This is Manakara from Indult. This is a beautiful kind of candied rose. That's what this one smells like to me. It has rose, it has lychee, really that's it. So it has Bulgarian rose and Turkish rose, I think, and lychee, but it just feels like it's a candied rose. I don't know, I feel like, I want to say that there are more notes. It sort of feels to my nose like there should be more notes, but I don't know. This is what's listed on Fragrantica, so that's what I'm going by. But it just feels like candied rose, sweet, a little bit fruity. I can't say that I really pick up lychee specifically. It's more like it has a slight fruity touch, but it's playful, it's girly, it's really nice, beautiful, sweet rose. This is not a jammy rose. It doesn't quite go to that level of sweetness, let's say, and it's not as deep or dark as, you know, I would imagine jammy rose to be. So that's why I'm calling it a candied rose. Now, I also had to include another longtime favorite. This is Sunshine Woman from Amouage. I've talked about this one again many times, and I've mentioned before that to me, this is kind of an all year type of fragrance. Although it's called Sunshine, and you would kind of maybe think that this is more appropriate for the summer, but I definitely don't think so. I think it's all weather appropriate, all occasion appropriate as well. It's just, to me, quite a universal scent, which is surprising to say about an Amouage fragrance, because typically they are quite complex and even strange very often, at least to my nose. But this one is not one of those fragrances for sure. There are a lot of notes in this one, but you know, the two most prominent notes are osmanthus and white tobacco. So it smells like sweet apricot jam with a bit of smoke. Really beautiful, really enveloping type of scent, amazing performance, again, of course, as you would expect with Amouage. And you know what I find interesting about this one, it depends maybe on my body chemistry, it depends on the weather. Sometimes the white tobacco comes out more strongly, and sometimes the sweet apricots come out more strongly. It really depends. I'm not always sure, you know, when I wear this scent exactly how it's going to smell on me, because different things are prominent at different times. So it's a bit of a surprise, but no matter which way it goes, it's always a good surprise. I always enjoy this fragrance, so that's why I included it on this list. Next one is from Kilian, and this is called Adults. I love, love, love this scent. This is my favorite fig scent because fig, again, is kind of a tricky note for me. In many cases, I don't like it, but I really love it here. I think it's a fig nectar that's in here, which kind of makes it a sweet and milky type of fig, and I really, really enjoy it. There's also lemon in here, there's vanilla, there are some woody notes, there are some other floral notes, so there are other things in here as well, but it just feels like sweet, milky fig. That's mostly what I get out of this, and it's quite dense, I would say. Like, this is not your lighter type of fig. Sometimes I think figs can be very light, very green. That's a different case, and that's why I almost find this scent a little bit too dense for the really hot weather, and that's why I think early fall would be a really great time for this. So this is, again, Adults from Kilian. Next on the list is a fragrance from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is Gentle Fluidity Gold. This is a vanilla scent, and I think this is a perfect vanilla scent for kind of that in-between weather when it's not too hot and it's not super cold anymore. This one is such a gorgeous vanilla. I mean, this is one of those scents where really, I think, notes don't do it justice. There is vanilla, of course, like I said, amber, musk, juniper berry, woody notes, nutmeg, coriander. I really don't get pretty much any of these notes individually. It's just a stunning blend of all of this. It is definitely a woody, sweet vanilla. I've mentioned before that to me, it kind of has that slight burnt caramel touch, but it is not overstated. It is very sophisticated type of vanilla, very grown-up type of vanilla that will be suitable for any occasion, really. This can be worn to the office easily because it's not overpowering, and like I said, that in-between weather I think is absolutely perfect for this fragrance. And we're down to two more. So the next one I want to mention is from Annick Goutal. This is Tenu Desoire. Comes with this cute purple pom-pom. So this fragrance actually has interesting notes that, again, many of which I don't get. There is blackcurrant, there's bergamot, iris, rose, jasmine, patchouli, caramel, leather, and white musk. And you know, I heard from a number of people who talked about this fragrance that they really get a strong blackcurrant in here, and I really don't. To me, this is not about blackcurrant. To me, this fragrance is mostly about caramel and patchouli. That's what I get more than anything else. So in a way, it reminds me of Jimmy Choo by Jimmy Choo, because that fragrance is also kind of about caramel and patchouli, but it is definitely on a milder side. It is on a more refined side. It is not quite as sweet. Caramel is definitely toned down in here, and this is maybe where, you know, the other notes play a role, like blackcurrant, bergamot. They kind of tone down the sweetness of the caramel, and also patchouli is not as strong in here, definitely toned down as well. But gorgeous combination of patchouli and caramel to my nose, and I am looking forward to pulling out this fragrance again. And the last one that I'm going to mention is another beauty that I haven't used in a while, and I don't know why, because I think it's a stunning scent, and it kind of I don't know, a bit got lost in the shuffle. You know, I have a lot of fragrances and I sort of forgot about this one for a while, but I'm so happy I remembered about it again. I pulled it out for this video because it will remind me to start using it again. Now, what am I talking about? This is Manifesto L'Eclat from Yves Saint Laurent. This is a beautiful green vanilla. That's how I would describe it. There is a note of tea in here. There are, of course, some florals. There are some citruses. I mean, vanilla, tonka, some woody notes. And overall, I just get green vanilla. There is a touch of tea, but really tea note is not very prominent here. Definitely, you know, bergamot, neroli, whatever, add a bit of freshness and a bit of greenness to this. But overall, you know, predominant note is vanilla, of course, mixed with these green notes. Again, this is not too sweet. This is not too strong. And that's why I think it will work for this kind of warm, kind of cold weather. So that's why I've included it on this list. And like I said, this is the last one that I have. So these are the 10 fragrances that I'm really excited to wear during early fall. Would love to know what fragrances are you looking forward to wearing during September, October, or early fall, or maybe where you are, you know, the weather through the whole fall is basically the same. So definitely let me know about your picks. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye.